Hello? Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Hi, I'm not sure what happened there, Joan. How are you doing?
Oh, peachy keen, and you?
I'm okay. Are we all fixed up with our aches and pains?
No, but I'm working with it, and
Oh,
I'm grinning and bearing, and because I know there's other people out there way worse than me.
I know, dear. It's so nice to get to talk to you.
Yes, you too. I'm so happy we made it here today.
Yeah, it was not it's something I sometimes have to make myself do. You know what I mean?
Yes, I
Um,
know. And like I told you, we will wait for you. We'll be here for you. You
uh,
take all the time you need.
Thank you. It's mainly lately just hard for me to make myself get out of bed.
I
I'll
can only imagine.
I'll not feel 100% myself, and then I'll worry about the other situation, and
Yeah.
so sometimes I stress and then I make myself not feel good. But
Yes, I know what
I
you
got up
mean.
today and out of the bed. There's PM Artist Studio is my favorite. Hey Mandy.
Good afternoon, Mandy.
So PM Artist Studio is my favorite show to watch. Live stream to watch.
I've been
So
there a
I
few times.
yeah, I try not to miss that, and that was on I think at 11 to 1. So I was watching that, and then I got up and came into my studio. So
Uh,
anyway,
I was still asleep when she came on because I didn't sleep well last night. So,
oh yeah,
yeah,
I have nights like that too.
yeah,
So it's just us figuring it all out, huh?
right.
Well,
But,
I heard Martha say that you are really good at mask making.
well, you know what? That's what I'm going to try to do today. I did uh, a bunch of jewelry, like junk journal jewelry the other day.
Right.
And oh my goodness, time goes by so quick when you're on live.
Yes.
Uh, so today, Nandy's asking, I'm going to start off with tags myself, and we'll see what happens after time because, like I just said, it goes so quick. And what did you decide to do, Jean, my host?
Well, I I want to make my concertina journal because I have a project coming up in March where we're using the jelly prints, and I'm not sure what else. I don't know if I haven't figured it all out yet, but anyway, I need a journal to put in these rectangular shapes. Now I don't have to have them all be this size. They can be slimmer, they can be taller, whatever. But I want to make a journal with that, and I have an idea of doing one with some of my prints and just tearing them down and taping them together or gluing them together and then folding them after I have a big long strip
Oh, that's a
rather
smart idea.
rather than having a hinge process because
Hi, Brenda, sweetie. Sorry,
Hi
Jane.
Brenda. How are you, dear? Thank you for stopping. Mandy, you decided to make what, an art journal, you said? Let me get some of my windows closed so I can see. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Are you making it out of a yourself, or are you making it out of like a composition notebook? So anyway, I saw a tutorial yesterday that I really liked. And like I said, she didn't go through all that hinging process. And I have these two tags that I got off of Kim's freebies.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good, Mandy. And I think I'm going to start with these as being the cover. And the way that the person did it is they actually made the journal part stick out like almost an inch on each side of the cover. So it was kind of interesting, but by the time it was done, it was really cool. Hi, Martha.
Hi, Martha.
So I'm going to try it and see what happens. I have like there was like a week where the only thing I really wanted to do was come in here and work with my gel plate, practice with it. So I have tons of papers that I can use.
Hey, you have some very lovely papers.
Thank you. I haven't mastered anything, but I've been having a lot of fun. And I've been noticing what my color palette preferences are. I tend to go with I don't think I like the autumn colors as much as I like. Now this is pretty right here. I love this. But I don't think I like the autumn colors as much. Maybe it's just because I want it to be spring.
Me too. Hi, Katie.
Katie! Martha! How's everybody doing? So Joan and I are just going to kind of play around with some stuff today. She's making tags, and she'll probably have 12 tags done before I even get my paper sorted. Because she is used to mask making, especially Saturdays, right?
Yeah, Saturday is a good day.
Saturday for the arm's length art.
I didn't really mask make yesterday. I just put together a whole bunch of pages and everything I'm working on a faith journal. And after this, I hope to be able to edit my video for tomorrow morning.
Okay, cool.
And that's for the hashtag 12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge 2025. And it's to be done by the end of the month.
Sometimes the months sneak up on you, don't they?
Especially a 28-day month. Come on, what's up with that?
I know. Some of these can look kind of ugly, but when you tear them down, they look better. I don't know why that is, but I was told never to throw any away, so I don't. I just use what I have and hopefully it'll work.
And if
I
you
think
don't
I'm gonna
like it,
have
you
to
throw.
go ahead.
Sorry, I said if you don't like it, you just throw a whole bunch of stuff on top of it to cover it up.
Exactly. Have you done jelly printing before, gel printing?
I have, and I love it. My sister, the next oldest one, my
Uh-huh.
favorite, she bought me an 8x10 and a 5x7 jelly
Oh, that's
plate
cool.
for my birthday, August before last.
Have you ever watched Carrie the Crafter?
Yes, I have. I'm subscribed to him, and he's
He makes
remarkable.
yeah, he uses his 5x7 to like put paint on and roll it out first before he puts it on the big plate. I think that's a pretty cool idea.
I think that's a great idea too, because I used to do a little piece of glass from an old picture frame.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw the headlines of a video that said you don't need to have a gel plate to gel plate. And I've tried it on other things before I got one for myself, and it does work on other things, but sure is easier to have one.
Yes, it is, because I've tried other things too before my sister bought me the two.
I don't remember what it was. Someone said to use a mouse pad, and I have one that I could have used. I never tried it because I thought the paint would kind of like seep into it too much.
I would think so too. I used a
And
little glass plate from a picture frame before my sister bought mine.
then yeah, that's a good idea. I started using a it was just like one of those cardboard inserts that comes in like sheets or something. And I started using that, and that worked okay for a little while. And it even gave the paper some texture, but I ended up. Okay, Mandy. That's what I had to do in the middle of Martha's live yesterday.
Okay.
Run and take a
Catch
shower.
you later, Mandy. Well, I took mine before I came online so I wouldn't smell. Didn't
Yeah,
want to
we didn't
scare
want to
people
smell you
away.
from here. I don't know. I'm just going to play and see what happens. If it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world, right?
It's just paper.
Exactly.
I heard that somewhere a few times. It's just paper.
Just paper. So why do you have your Robin Hood book? Is that just for your book paper?
Because I'm tearing a few papers out.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to collage on my eggs here.
Okay, cool.
And I love the color of this. This is, I don't know how old this one is. I think I got this one either from the library or the swap tent. 1950, no, 73.
It's always nice to get ones that have a really nice patina.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell or not. Okay, I'll put it on my white background. Now
I
you can
can.
tell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It's more yellowed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those.
Now I might have to change the music book that I'm using. I got this one definitely from the SWAT tent here. So it's colored just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But so
Well,
what
are
the
you just
SWAT tent, sorry, what the SWAT tent is for people don't know, it's a little tent right before our dumpster, city dump. And then if
really?
people don't want something that's still in good condition, they leave it at the tent and pick up whatever they would like, drop off what they don't want, and everything is free. And it's open the same hours as the dumpster,
Oh, that's
as the
very
city
cool.
dump. So,
So
hey,
it's a
Jesse.
way to recycle.
Yeah,
Hi, Jesse. Haven't seen you for a little bit, dear. How are you doing?
I think I'm going to get just another book here, music book that's just colored just a little bit better.
Okay.
Don't mind me disappearing for a minute.
No, you're
Couple
fine.
seconds.
Okay, so I'm going to put some of this on. Let me move this up because you guys can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, let me see.
Okay, now this one was also from the SWAT tent. Isn't that
Oh, that
lovely
one's
color?
pretty too. Yeah. I the only thing that I've done to try to get things, like that are going to be thrown away is I call the library every once in a while and ask them if they have magazines they're getting rid of. And then my husband or my son will go for me and pick them up. But
They won't save them for me.
oh, they won't?
But they do have books, like as soon as you go in the front door, there's this little rotating stand where you can drop off books you don't want and pick up
Uh-huh.
one that you want that's left there. And that's totally free. So I've done that and have a box of books in my trunk for them.
Well, I can't get out, so I usually have to send the boys to do my errands. And with my husband not feeling really good right now, he's not driving, so my son's been really good. I am so thankful for him. He's 19, and you know how kids can be when they're that age. They don't want to bother. But he's been really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I keep.
I want to stop and I want to start singing some of these songs in here. You don't want me to sing though.
You can sing. I sing sometimes when I'm online. One of my friends that does, she's a colorist. Her name is Foxy the colorist.
Okay.
And she is always singing. But she knows all kinds of songs. Like from our era. I'm not assuming how old you are, but I mean from my era
29.
at least.
29 and holding.
Yes, that's right. And if anybody doesn't believe it, that's their problem.
Actually, I think that's on my Facebook that I'm 29 still because I keep changing it. But
Oh,
I'm not afraid to
as
say,
long as you can remember what you put, you're good.
hey, just keep changing it every August, 29.
I was trying to get my prescriptions delivered from Walmart, and I just live, not even 10 miles from the local Walmart, and it was just like a big hassle today.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Is Jet coming to visit?
Yes.
Welcome back, Brenda. A lot of us love the cats, so.
I love putting a little poster or picture of her at the end for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's too bright.
My mom has a cat, and her name is Loretta, and
Lynn?
she knows when my husband gets up in the morning, because as soon as she hears him, she comes and she jumps on the bed. She sits 1 minute with me, and then she goes with him so he can give her snacks. Silly Loretta.
Hey, Tea Friday. I'm trying to remember your name again. Sorry.
Therese.
Therese. Well, I knew that.
I just call her T. Well, when I'm typing, I put T because I can never spell it right. Hi, Therese. It's good to see you. What's going on with my chat here?
When I punch these papers, is it too loud for you guys on that end?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay. Because I know sometimes when people do things and they're making videos, it's really loud.
Oh, it's okay.
So
some artists have noise canceling things too. I don't have any of that, so I'm not gonna really worry.
I do. It's called editing. Thank you, Brenda.
I like your top punch you have.
This one?
That's that just goes in straight. That's cool.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I love it too. I bought it from Amazon and I've probably had it 1 to 2 years. It was one of the very first things that I bought, so probably close to 2 years. It's like in my links underneath my videos, but I can put it underneath this video if you'd like me to later on.
That's okay. Oh, Brenda said she's been looking for that punch.
Oh, okay. I will leave the link below this video. Plus, it's also in my videos. And I love it. I have not had one single problem with it. As you saw, I did about 3 of these papers, sometimes 4 at one time.
Really?
Yeah. And so this is Michael's, from their paper pads. So what is it, 65 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
So 3-4 sheets of 65 pound, no problem. And this one I also got from Amazon. And I've had this one a couple of years also. One of the first things I bought.
Therese, that is a punch she has that makes a sideways hole at the top.
I'll go like this.
Yeah, bring it down. Yeah, there you go. If you can see it, Therese, it makes just a sideways hole instead of a round one. I like that
think they
one.
call it a name tag.
A name tag punch?
Yeah, because with the name tags that you wear when you go to conference, they always have that little slot right there.
Oh, okay. I think my badge used to have that too. So it could hang on a lanyard. Hang on a lanyard. Oh, I'm so glad those days are over. I feel like I worked way too long. I kept telling my husband, with him being he's from Mexico, and I was like, do you understand that by me having to work all the time, that is not the American dream? I was like, a woman's supposed to be able to stay home with her kids.
La mujer no trabajó, solo hombres trabajó. Right?
Trabajan. Uh-huh.
Trabaja. Right. I'm still learning.
Yes, it's okay, hon. You're fine. Adrian worked as a chef for many, many years, but he got to quit work earlier than I did. And I was still working and traveling and not traveling, but like going into the city to work, and it just almost down to DC, and I hated it. I mean, I didn't hate the job, I just hated having to go all the way down there. So it was kind of funny on the live this morning. There are people from different places on that live. You know, the Netherlands, Australia, UK. And someone came in and they said, "Are you guys still talking to Americans?"
Aw. I am.
They were like, "Oh, you do, Therese?" Yeah. I used to work in Randallstown and Sykesville, so I know she's near Annapolis, so she and I are not too far apart. Okay. So here in a minute, I'm going to start folding this, but I want to add a couple more papers. The only thing is, and I have to figure this out, is there white on the other side? And I guess I could collage over the white. I have to think about that.
But then you're going to be doing other work over it once you're working on the journal, right?
Yeah, I'll be, well, I don't know if I'm going to work right on the journal or if I'm going to, work right on the journal or if I'm going to just adhere whatever I make to the journal.
You could use the back side like the white on the backside, you could use it as a roll off for the next time you are doing your little gel prints.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. And then I could get color on the other side.
Yeah. And then just have it one long roll and
Yeah. So this one has to be like this so that it can attach to the cover. And then we flip it like this, and then we flip it like this, and then we flip it like this.
so how big is this journal going to end up being?
Well, it's supposed to be for each day of March, so that would be 31. And I need 2 end pieces. So I would need to have 15 pages, 16 pages. 16 pages would make it 34.
32.
Because I would. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hi, Rudy. Bonjour.
Rudy came in. Hi. But then will it be like 4x6 or?
Okay, Brenda found the link for the slot punch. Do you have a Amazon list where you get credit if people buy it from you?
I don't know if she does. I do in Canada because I didn't get enough purchases in the States.
Okay, so if we are buying it in the States, you won't get credit for it.
Not yet. I'm going to reapply for it in the next couple days.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that if anybody was going to buy it, that they were able to give you the.
Yeah. But I'm going to reapply for it, but I know this brand is really good, and if Brenda has one that's really good and she can get credit in the States, by all means, please post it.
I think she may have gone on. She may have checked it from your video.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
2, 3.
Yeah.
That's only 6. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just keep going here and see what I come up with.
Are you going to say hi? Yeah. Oh, come say hi.
Oh,
you going to say hi? Oh, little baby.
So pretty.
Oh my goodness, you're going to get fur all over my stuff.
My mom used to
going to step in my stamp and leave footprints everywhere. Well, I guess it's canceled crafting for a moment.
Oh. She's beautiful. My mom used to have one named Ebony, and she was so dark colored like that. I guess.
Yeah.
I should say.
But this is a girl.
Joan Jet.
And that's exactly right. And jet black. Yeah. I think she gets all her silky fur from her fresh chicken and eggs and fish. You like it, right, baby?
Are you missing your mama?
Yeah.
And she's
You know
busy.
she's not supposed to be up here, leaving fur everywhere. Oh man.
She shouldn't be shedding right now, is she?
A little bit. I don't know why. I need to brush her. She likes to be brushed every day.
Oh,
my sweetie. My sweetie.
you're a precious kitty. Is Martha here, or did she already see your cat before?
Oh, nope, Martha's here. Oh, so sweet. Jet sends hugs to Brenda because she knows Brenda's missing Brat. Did Brat do this too, Brenda? Oh, you can throw over my desk. Can I work again? Can I play?
Does Brenda have a cat?
She did.
Oh.
What's
She's like, no, Mom. You let me up here. Now I'm staying.
Sorry, baby. Sorry. Come on. Down. Down. There's only one way to get her down, and it's through this.
Oh, sprayer? Yeah, we've had to do that with our cats before.
Down. Get down. She's not going to, though.
Uh-oh, you're going to get sprayed.
I don't want to because I have my ink pads and my paper and everything here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Oh.
Well, thank you for sharing her with us. We've had a lot of cats over the years. Too many.
Oh. Oops.
A tendency to multiply.
Oh.
What happened?
My camera went backwards.
Around.
There we go.
Yeah. Are you using your camera you got?
No, I'm using my cell phone.
Okay.
And then this way, then I can always pop up and I can see exactly what I need to see. Because we are, what did Martha say, 15 seconds behind when we work with StreamYard?
I really don't know, but when I have myself on the iPad. So, oh, by the way, if any of you are here that would like to give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And
sorry.
That's okay. And what else was I going to say? If you're working on anything, tell us what you're working on today. Tell us about anything except for the political turmoil, because I'm so tired of hearing about it.
Thank you.
every time I go to my regular like YouTube people that I want to watch, it makes me go through like all of these things, and I'm like, I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. I'd rather not know what's going on. At sometimes I'm okay with it, but other times I'm just like, I'd rather not know.
I mean, I love
Because
my American friends, but I really don't want to join the US as a country.
well, I think to be honest with you, and this may happen in Canada as well, the news just really blows a lot of things. That's funny.
Pretty eyes.
Did you see what Martha said?
Pretty eyes.
She said her cat's making biscuits on her tummy and she's working on a nap.
Wow.
Yeah.
My cat started that on my shoulder right before she jumped off. She thought she could just cuddle me instead of me play with you. So
yeah. So anyway, what I was saying is the news just makes everything seem so much more dramatic than what it may really be. And so we have to deal with that. Because half the time you don't even know what's what. Or to be honest, some of us just, like I said, are tired of it and don't really. We'll wait for a little bit until it calms down. Hopefully.
yes, hopefully. Well, I was wanting to move to Mexico actually, but now with all the Mexicans going back home, I think I might have to wait for a little while.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not sure about that because I heard something the other day about those folks being allowed to come back. But like I said, you don't know from one day to the next what's true and what's not true.
That's right.
So
right. Just take it one day at a time, and meanwhile, I'll suffer through the rest of another cold winter here.
Oh. Yeah, I have a friend that has a house in Puerto Rico, and that's what she does. She goes for the winter, and the cold doesn't bother me, but normally, but it bothered me this year for some reason. I guess it was just a colder winter, maybe.
I know any winter is getting too cold for me. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, dear.
I said any winter is getting too cold for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, Canada gets a lot colder than my state anyway. We get ugly temperatures, but not quite as bad. And not as much. Are you close to Brenda? Because Brenda got a lot of snow.
I am almost pretty close to an hour and a half away from her.
Okay, so you probably got similar weather.
Yes. and then cold.
So
Like
cold
it's been
you can't even go out, really.
no, I've stayed home because it's so cold, and I don't like it.
Are you able to get like your groceries delivered and stuff?
If I have to, but I'm pretty cheap, so I wait until it's a little bit better weather. Like today, I went out for a couple things because I think it was minus 13, felt like minus 20 Celsius.
So what's that?
Um,
Because we're Fahrenheit.
okay. Minus 30 is about 0 Fahrenheit, isn't it? Let
Oh
me,
my.
I'm just gonna, oh, snowing? I don't think it's snowing here. It wasn't earlier. We're supposed to get snow today.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were too, but we did it. We didn't get it. We were supposed to get ice, but we didn't.
the clouds are changing, so yeah, we just might get our snow today. Feels like minus 25. I can't even check because I'm using my cell phone here
Oh,
now.
that's okay. I have mine. Let
But
me see. You said
uh,
mine. What is it? Minus 25 Celsius?
it, um, yeah, it was minus 13, felt like minus 20. Brenda feels like minus 25. So that would be almost 0 Fahrenheit, I think.
No, minus 25. It says minus 25 Celsius equals minus 13 Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So,
Plain language, capital letters, burr.
that's still very,
Yeah,
very cold.
but yeah, way too cold for this chickie.
Now, I would rather sleep when it's cooler. So, a lot of times my husband, he'll put the little heater on on his side, and I'll be like, "Are you gonna turn that off yet? I'm sweating." He's like, "I'm still cold." I'm like, "Okay, I'll wait."
I would much rather be too warm than too cold.
You would rather do what?
I'd much rather be too warm than too cold.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, Martha used to live in, didn't you say Kentucky? And she said it used to get cold there. That time you walked home in the snow, Martha, because you were mad at the kids on the bus. They were being rotten, and she walked home in the snow, and her mother yelled at her. I'd be like, "Mom." Moms are so funny because like my son says, "Mom, you're freaking out over nothing." That's my Gabriel. You're freaking out over nothing. This is balmy compared to a week ago, Brenda says.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh. Well, I used to have a friend that lived in Winnipeg. Well, actually, Kim used to live near Winnipeg. And I know it would, that's where the polar bears are, right?
Almost. I lived in Winnipeg, and then Brandon would have polar bears, which is just like an hour or so away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We
I
would call
remember
sorry?
seeing it on TV. Go ahead.
We would nickname Winnipeg Winter Pig.
Yeah. I'm not sure if my friend Linda still lives there or not. She used to be in our art group years ago. And I'm not sure where Caroline on the hillside lives, but she lives in Canada as well, I think. Oh, stars. Those look good. Are those stickers or?
No, die cuts.
Oh.
There you go.
Excuse me.
So some are little ladies and some are ballerinas.
Those are adorable. Are they
I
from
can send you some if you like. I have the die cut
Aw.
for them.
Is it from the Global Land
No,
dies?
some are from Amazon. One of Amazon links.
Okay.
I had a girl, international student. One was from Vietnam and one was from Japan. And the girl from Japan, she took ballerina lessons and that while here, and she still takes ballerina. And anyway, so I bought the ballerina one so I can make her a second journal with these little ballerinas in it. Now, let me see, I'll show you the other one. Oh, I hope I'm not talking too loud or quiet. My right ear is plugged, so I can't tell how loud I'm talking.
You're fine.
Oh, okay. So here's the other two.
Oh, they're precious. Oh, Caroline lives in Ontario. Okay. Yeah, Brenda, she was saying they were die cuts. You may have already heard that. I thought maybe they were from Global Land because I know Kim has one that she got from them that were like little corsets and they were cute too.
Oh my goodness, the corset ones are adorable. Yeah. They are so adorable.
Yeah, she sent me a couple of those, I think, in one of the Happy Mail. Mm-hmm. It's just so I have mail to mail, and I just haven't had anybody that can be able to go to the post office for me. I need to get my the thing is with my daughter, she doesn't drive. And usually when she's off on the same day that her boyfriend's off, he doesn't want to go anywhere, so.
Oh, of course not.
No.
You know the young'uns.
I told her, and she doesn't listen to me. I was like, it's time to kick him to the curb. She's like, Mom, where would he go? And I'm like, I don't know. That's not your problem either. Mm-hmm.
Hi, Gen X. Freckle face.
Yeah, Freckle Face is here. I haven't seen you forever and a day, girl. What's up? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oops, that's stuck. 3. There's a little bit of glue on it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I may just not, I don't know. I may not make it for that particular purpose and just make it for fun. We'll have to see, because it's turning out to be hard to make it that long. I will trade you corsets for ballerinas. That's what. You said that.
I said that.
To who, Brenda?
To Brenda, because she has the corsets.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
I owe her some cats also, because I have some kitty die cut that I promised her.
Okay. Let me see. I have plenty of pieces I could add on. Don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 more pages. Shoo! That's going to be a long journal. I think Brenda has made these. Haven't you, Brenda? So there's this one Facebook group that I was in that was selling some Tim Holtz things that I didn't have. They were retired, I think. I don't even remember what they were called, but they're all these little teeny tiny like labels and things, but really small, that have words on them. And she only wanted like $4.99 a package or something. So I bought 2 packages of those and 2 packages of people. And she said, I just want to let you know that there's a smoker in my house. And I was like, okay, well, where you have your products, are they out, are they closed off from the smoker? And she was like, yes. She said, I have them in containers and I have the room closed. Plus, all the packages are sealed. And I said, okay. So I bought some things from her. Even the outside package smelled horribly like smoke.
Oh,
So
no.
I don't know how she was getting away with saying that they were out of the way of this person that smoked, because it was just awful. And so I texted her about it, and she's like, well, I told you. And I said, yes, you told me. I agree, but you didn't tell me it was going to smell like this. So she didn't want to do a refund. So I just had to kind of air them all out. And I don't know about the people, but the little labels seem to be okay right now.
I got some things once from a smoker, and I had to put them, actually a couple of times from a couple ladies, and I had to put them into their own little container with these little air freshen packets.
Uh-huh.
And then I left them there for months.
Yeah.
And now they're finally fine. I cannot smell smoke now. Finally.
And then I ordered, there was a person that posted this huge lot of like vintage postcards and letters and patterns and all kinds of stuff. And she wanted like $100. And I asked her, I said, will you take less? And she's like, what do you have in mind? And I said, like half of that. And she was like, okay, that's fine. But you have to pay the shipping separate. And I said, that's fine. So I ended up sending her like $78. Well, she didn't want to do PayPal or anything. She wanted to do Cash App. And dummy me said, okay. And she, that's true, Martha. If you're around smoke so much, you probably don't even notice it. But
yeah.
That girl, as soon as I paid her, the excuses started rolling in. First, she had to work late at work, so she couldn't send me my stuff in the mail. Then she needed a new battery for her car. Then she needed an alternator for her car. Then she didn't have anybody who could take her to the post office. Then she didn't have any money to pay for the postage because she'd used the money that I had sent her for something else. And so I was like, well, if you scammed me, just tell me so I know. No, I have this stuff. It's right here, and I'm going to send it to you as soon as I can. And I'm like, okay. You know, she never sent me that, and it's already been like 2 or 3 weeks. So I put in a scam report with Cash App, and thankfully they gave me my money back.
Oh, good.
But it was crazy with her. And I would say to her, I said, I'm sorry you're having all these issues. I said, don't you have someone that can take you to the post? You know, if she had just said, you know what, I really needed the $78 for something else, I would have been fine with that.
Sorry, ladies. No, don't lay down.
What are you doing now? You silly gato.
She doesn't do this when I'm alone.
She hears somebody talking to you.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like it. That's the way Loretta is. If my mom's over here talking to me, she does not like it. Okay.
No. So now I have to be really careful who I send these to if I do, because they're going to have cat fur all over them. You're leaving your cat fur and your cat dander all over.
Mom, I don't care. I just need to be with you right now.
I know. I'm sorry.
Aww.
My baby. My baby.
Okay.
Just like, come on, girl.
I
Come on.
can't see. Okay. I didn't know how you were feeling, how much longer you wanted to go, or
She's starting to cry every time I try to move her.
Jet. Shoo. Shoo, Jet. Shoo. Shoo.
So, what? Oh, come on. Oh, my poor baby. Oh, oh, it's nice and warm under the lights. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Mine used to, we used to have kittens that would sleep on our modem because it was so warm.
Wow. Yeah, I have a couple lights on it. Really warm.
I need a much better lighting system for my setup, but I don't know. There's some people who don't invest much in their crafting workstation and they do just fine. And then there are others of us, other people who have all these elaborate cameras that can zoom in and all that. I'm like, I had a hard time figuring out the one I do have.
Well, I have a very simple webcam, which I'm not using right now for this. I'm using my Samsung cell phone. And then I do have 2 lights, but nothing really fancy. I just have to reorganize all this now from her.
I have it's called an Ozbot light, and it's just a little camera, and you can do it. You can use it for, it's designed for if you do like face-to-face things, like conferences or where you have to demonstrate something. But I have not gotten up the nerve to put my face on YouTube yet.
No, nor me, except for that wee little shot that you guys just saw. That was the first time ever. So I hope you ladies saw that.
Brenda's seen me with my gray hair.
Actually, one of my sisters liked the color of my hair so much, she went and she dyed her hair exactly the same color as mine.
Really?
Okay. Yeah.
That's cute.
And then she's like, "Oh, you did your hair the same color as mine." And I'm like, "No, this is natural." It's like, I lost a piece
So
of
you
paper.
don't have any gray in yours?
Oh, I do have some gray. And you can really see it if the sun or the light is shining on it. But otherwise, actually not too bad for, okay, here comes 62.
Oh, well, that's cool because I will be 55 this year, and my hair's almost completely gray except for the ends where I had some dye on it. My mom told me to let it go because I was dyeing it so much to keep it dyed
Right.
because I kept getting gray at the temples and everything. And she said, just leave it because you're not, it's just going to get, worse.
Um,
So I just let all the dye come out of it and it's all gray and it doesn't look too bad when I fix it, but I love your tags. They're pretty. Is that pink or red?
These,
Uh-huh.
these are red, different shades of red. And then these ones are pink. Let me see here.
Is it from your paper pack or did you dye them?
Okay. So this one right here, you see, is from this paper pad.
Uh-huh.
It was
That's a
on
pretty
sale
one.
for $5.99 Canadian, Michael's. And this red one was from this paper pad on sale from Michael's for $5.99 Canadian.
That's nice.
Probably about 6 months ago.
Yeah, Martha got some too. I can't remember if hers were $5 or $3.
Yeah. This is Canadian though, so it's a no spend year for me this year. Well, I'm doing it month by month actually, so.
I need to do that.
Well,
But I
you can join me anytime you want. And if you only want to do it a month, join me any month because I'm doing it month by month for the whole year.
Had to buy myself a new mattress. So that this last month went out the window. And then I forget what else I had to buy.
Oh, they can be pricey.
It's kind of funny. They sell some of them now where they come in a box and they just expand.
I have one of those and it was actually kind of like a vacuum pack saran. So then you just slice this plastic and it just goes poof right out.
Yeah.
And I have had that now 5 years, I think. And every once in a while, I just flip it over or switch it around. So you can keep turning it, and flipping it over and turn it.
Is it the one you sleep on every night?
Yes, I sleep on every night, and it is so good. I got it from, I don't know if you have it there, but it's Jysk or Jysk, Jysk.
No. We have Lowe's, like, I got mine at Lowe's Hardware.
Oh, I've never seen them at Lowe's here.
Yeah, I ordered mine online and I got that kind, and so far it's good. I was afraid it was going to be too hard for me, but so far it's been really good. Martha said she got hers for $3 US.
Okay, so that's pretty close to what I spent. 3 US is about 5 Canadian, more or less, give or take.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember whether it was $5 or $5.99 Canadian. So, but I have a lot of paper pads left from Michael's and books that I want to go through. And thanks to Brenda, lots of nice little goodies that I can use. So I am almost sure I can spend this whole year being a no spend year.
Yeah. I got hooked on magazines. So I have a lot of magazines because I was going to do I have done glue booking before, and I really enjoy fussy cutting, but I don't like fussy cutting magazines because the paper is so thin unless you get a real good quality magazine. And so that was part of my issue um with doing that. And I have a lot of those. I do have a lot of paper, and I don't know. I just don't do enough. I mean, like Brenda doing a video every day, she just amazes me.
I don't know how she does it. I try to
Well,
do 3 videos a week, and
uh-huh.
that gets me.
Well, one thing I do think she does, which is pretty smart, is pre-record. And that would be fine, but I have to admit that it's hard enough for me to do one video, let alone 2 or 3 a day.
Well,
So,
I know while I was doing my Drunk Journal January challenge from Meg,
mhm.
I would do a whole bunch of the challenges and then the videos. So I would do enough of the challenges for like 3 videos at once.
Mhm.
And that really helps. But
Yeah. It's all about scheduling, I'm
yeah.
sure. And Deb's not here tonight, but she's very good at doing that too, scheduling.
And I have no kids, no husband, nothing to say, oh, well, he or they kept me busy, or I can't because of them, or because it's just me, myself, and I, and the kitty.
Mhm. Well, my daughter doesn't live with me, so she does her own thing. Gabriel, he pretty much does his own thing. He's a painter, so commercial painter, so he
Okay.
paints, and then that's what his job is. And then he will, when he comes home, he comes to see me, and then he usually in his room still plays PlayStation or something with his buddies from school. And then he'll come see me before he goes to bed. And that's about it, unless I need him to do something for me. And then he's like, Mom. kids are kids are comical. They don't want to they 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 don't want to be interrupted from doing what they're doing. So he and his dad went to our friend's house to watch the games. So I'm not really a football fan, so I don't really care about the game. I don't know what time it even starts. I don't know let's see. We have a couple people still in here.
It feels like I'm in slow mo today for some reason. I don't know why.
Well,
This is Sunday. There we go.
is that why?
Sure, why not? I'll always find an excuse. For lack of sleep last night. I don't know. It was my mom's birthday yesterday.
Oh, that was hard for you.
She passed away 11 years ago. She would have been 89 yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, 89. Yeah.
Was she ill?
She had cancer.
Oh.
I honestly don't know how she did it. It's like our family comes from a bunch of strong-minded people on both sides, I think. But she had what's called medulloblastoma, which is cancer of the bone, actually. And you know that blood is made in the bone.
Right.
And so depends when they catch it, you're given anywhere from 3 months to 4 years. 5 years, sorry. So when they caught it on her, she woke up one day and they had company, and all of a sudden she couldn't get up from the chair because her leg was too sore. And they were in Arizona, so I had to hurry back to Alberta and found out that she had cancer, and then she needed to have a steel pin put in her thigh. So much bone loss already.
For her to be
So you know it's already, so you know that she already had it for quite a while.
Yeah.
If she had that much bone loss. And anyway, so yeah, she still survived, like lived 4 more years after that. And actually, by the rate that it had already hit her, I was thinking, oh, maybe it might be closer to the 3 months, a year if we're lucky. So she gave me her van that she was driving because she didn't think she would drive again. And then she was determined to drive again, and she bought herself a Lincoln and started driving again and got better and was with us for 4 more years after she was diagnosed.
Oh, that's amazing.
So
that was a gift.
So that was, yes. Still so many questions I want to ask her. It's like, oh. And here we go.
Yeah, when you have a memory like that, it does make you feel off.
Yeah. But you know, I think no matter when you lose a loved one, you're always going to have questions you want to ask them or say things you want to tell them.
Yeah, well, that's true. I think my dad passed away probably around that same time. I can't remember the exact date because it was very traumatic for me because I never got any closure with a funeral.
Right.
So my mom was very ill when it was time for my dad's memorial service, and it had snowed so much And even if she was well, we couldn't have had it because of the weather. And anyway, he had a rare brain disorder of his frontal temporal lobe. And it's not oh, it's not Alzheimer's, it's Parkinson's. It's similar to Parkinson's, however, it has different qualities to it because he couldn't talk anymore. He had aphasia, he couldn't talk, he couldn't he got to the point where his bones were getting rigid, atrophy, and he later the reason why he passed away is because he couldn't swallow. And he was getting sick from that. I gotta check a message here. Of course. An hour later. I hope she just went ahead and had some. She wanted to know if she could have pizza. I was like, of course, Mommy.
Send a message. Joni says yes.
I'll be right back.
I was gonna put labels on these, and I forgot to place a label. I don't think we want castor oil on a ballerina.
Sorry, I had to call her because I was afraid she was going to sit there and not eat any.
I hope she went ahead and had some.
She didn't yet. She was talking to her sister. And so she hadn't had a chance to go get any yet. But I told her, of course, anytime we buy, dinner on Sundays is usually the day we do it. My husband is the cook around here. He's been a chef for many years. So by the time he gets home from church, he doesn't want to cook. And I don't blame him. So I ordered his favorite pizza today, and he was happy about that. I'm sure they'll have something else wherever he's going tonight, but my son's so picky about his food.
We dare not be picky when we were kids. What Mom put on the table, you eat.
If if we wanted to eat, we had to eat whatever my mother made. So
Yeah.
if that meant pinto beans and cornbread, that's what it meant.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna clean up a little bit. And I am going to, so I don't know if you use Instagram or not,
I do.
but there is a challenge on Instagram that they post every Sunday that's called, oh crud, I forget what it's called. Let me find it. It's called, where's mine? It's called Seek, Gather, Create. So there will be each Sunday they'll give you like 4 prompts and you have to make something with those 4 prompts. So last week it was an artist that I really admire. His name is Jack Ravi, and he's from Italy, but he lives in Scotland, and he has a Scottish accent. And so this time it was navy blue, something rusty, a key, and an insect. So this is what I made, and it's just on a piece of chipboard, and it has the navy blue here and a navy blue button. But then this up here opens, and you get to see the man that the little boy turned into.
Oh, I like that.
So
I'll have to check into that.
This is a needle book. So I took the needle part out after it was finished, and I put the guy in there, and there's the key that closes it. And then I just pinned it on the top here. So just something fun to do. And I think this week it's playing card, skull, color is yellow, and I don't remember. I think there's one other thing, and I can't remember it.
Sorry, I had to run away, my cat.
Oh.
I'm back. No, I like that. So where do I find that? I wrote it down. Seek, gather, create.
Yes. What are you on? So this week is a playing card, a hidden message, yellow, and a skull. So what's your Instagram name? The same?
Joan's Junk Journals and More.
Okay. Let me find you.
I believe that's the same for Pinterest also.
Joan? Help if I
here. Let's see. I'll get one of my cards right here.
Joan?
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know if you can see this.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Takes
I found it here. I already followed you.
Okay.
You have a purple book, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go to my page
Hi. Messy Palette just joined us.
Hi, the messy palette you. How are you? Good to see you. I didn't see you on I didn't see you on what you call it. What you call it?
Hi. Are you back, baby? Yes.
Okay. Why can't I just share it to my page? All right, I'll share it to Messenger. Open Joan. There you go. I think I shared it to you on Messenger, Joan, so you can check it later.
Okay, yeah, because my computer, the volume is off and my notifications on my cell phone are turned off.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it
So,
would be bing, 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 bing the whole time through this.
so I think I'm about ready to call it for today because my back is not feeling very good.
Okay.
But and I don't know what I'm going to do because nobody's home.
Oh,
But that's okay.
I had some toast before we started, and I hate to say, but I'm having a glass of pop right now, right beside me, and I know it's not good, but
I drink Canada Dry sometimes just because it helps to settle my stomach. I have a lot of weird stomach issues.
With the fresh ginger in it, I love it because it has ginger in it. So if anybody was wondering where I got these ones from before we take off, these are from whichcraftdoyoudo.com. It's a purchase digital, and she has so many different digitals. I love her channel. And then I watch her on YouTube also. So we'll try to go like that. Can you read that?
It's a little bit little for me. Wait a second.
Okay, which craft do you do? Oh.
Oops. I was trying to make you number one and it's not doing it.
Okay, it's www.
Okay, there I can see a little better. Good. Move over to the left a little bit. Yeah. Okay, we can see that.
Okay. And she has like a whole bunch of different colors, some different numbers, and and then this just a little bit left from like measuring tapes and different colors too. I use them a lot on my little tags and journal cards.
They kind of remind me of license plates. They're cute.
Yeah. And all different colors. Like these ones go so well with these. I can put them in.
So let me ask you, what is your most favorite thing to make? Is it journals or tags or clusters, or what's your most favorite thing to make?
Actually, it depends upon my mood. Like sometimes I can't even think, oh, how am I going to put these together? But like today, these are just coming together beautifully.
Right.
And then I can just add the numbers on and everything goes together. Other times it's dyeing papers or gel prints or putting the journals together. I love doing it all. Or like what I did with Martha the other day, the junk journal jewelry. I love doing things like that.
Well,
So
you had done jewelry before you started junk journaling, right?
yes. So I've made necklaces, bracelets, earrings, all different types of it, and twisted my wires. So then I would make my own little coils. I make my own jump rings, and
That's so nice. I do
yeah.
very little. I mean, I have a lot of beads and things, and I'll add them to stuff, but I'm not like an official jewelry maker person because I'll if I can open a jump ring with my fingers, I will.
And maybe that's why my nails are like this right now.
Because you do that too?
I do that. You didn't notice that the other night with Martha? I was doing that, and I'm
I
like,
I don't know what happened, Joan, but I totally missed
oh yeah, you
the
missed.
live with you and Martha. I felt so terrible because I
You
think
know
I
what?
caught
Life
it at the
happens.
last minute. I don't even know where I was. I was probably just watching. Okay.
Yeah.
Have a great day. It's tomorrow. I guess it's Monday in Australia. So good to
Okay.
see
Have a
you,
great
Diane.
week. Oh,
All right. Well, I really appreciate anybody that stopped by and watched me tear and fold papers. And
and same here. Sorry
and
you can't see what I made anymore.
I
She
love
has
your
never
tag.
been like this.
You'll have to I told you it's because she hears me and she's
Yeah.
being jealous.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me. And you can come on. I mean, if you want to plan for next Sunday, we can do that and we can make it a regular thing. Or, if you want to start doing it yourself and having me as your guest, you can. Because it
Oh, I
really
would
helps.
love that.
Yeah, because it helps with your watch hours too.
Yeah,
So
I've been
once we
told
get
that.
once we get you up to 1,000, then we need to. My watch hours are okay, but I don't like running commercials.
No,
So
I don't know what
I
my watch hours are like, but I do know that I have 900 subscribers. And
I
once I hit
know
1,000, I'm going to do another giveaway.
that's so exciting. Yep, if you
Yeah.
keep hanging out with Martha and you keep hanging out with Tuber Chat
Oh,
every once in a while when you can, they can really help you get where you need to be. It's nice.
yeah.
So thank
Yeah.
you, Joan. It was a pleasure to spend time with you and get to know you.
Well, thank you so
And
much for having me, June. I really enjoyed this.
you're
And
very
I can,
welcome. And we need to get Brenda up here one time.
yes, we do.
I think like Brenda, Caroline, Kim, you, that group of my Canadian friends,
Yeah.
they need to start doing lives as
Yeah.
well.
Carrie said that she might join me if I start doing lives on my channel because I asked her if she would do one on mine sometime.
Okay,
So,
that sounds good.
yeah.
So just go, I find StreamYard to be the easiest one.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the restream. It doesn't work as well for me. So
Okay.
I don't do them like Martha. She does them like 4 or 5 times a week. I don't. Every once in a while I'll do a pop-up, but for the most part I only do Sundays at 5.
I was going to say I'd probably only do one a week.
Yeah.
And then I could join you for another day if I wanted to do one, and you could join me,
Absolutely.
and Martha could join me. Carrie
Yeah.
could join me, and yeah.
Brenda and anybody
Yes.
else.
Yeah.
Because we're people can hear us, but we're still only showing our hands, right?
Yeah.
All right, my dear, you
Yeah.
have a wonderful evening and enjoy your kitty. Aw. And I hope you can brush off all your projects.
Oh, I know she's messed everything up again, but that's all right.
All
That's all
right,
right. She's my girl.
I'm ending now. Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Have a great
Bye,
evening.
everyone. Thank you for joining.
Yes.
Love
Bye,
you. Catch you
Martha.
next time.
Bye.